Hey Daniel, congratulations! You actually got me to vlog. Using this wonderful technology called a webcam, I'm going to be responding to greetings, Earthling. Yeah, that. In the US, it's really okay to do just about anything to greet a person except for peck on the cheek. Oh, 1 minute. My blogging cap. I figure if I have vlogger's nirvana written across my forehead, I might be able to think better. The only time it is good to greet a person with a peck on the cheek is when it's your grandma, and when she greets you with a peck on the cheek first. Other people, you shake their hand. That's when you don't really know them. You've just been introduced. You give them a hug. That's when you do know them and you know they're not adverse to your giving them a hug. Maybe even high five. That works sometimes. And that is when you do know them, but you are adverse to giving them a hug. Several years ago, I went to Japan because I was born there, and my parents told me that they'd like me to go back and visit where I was born, and as it turns out, in Japan, everyone bows. You bow when you're saying hello. You bow when you say goodbye. You bow when you thank somebody. To me, this was just weird. I mean, who in their right mind would want to bow? But this is just the Japanese way of doing things. And there are also different levels to bow. If you think somebody is more important than you, you bow lower than they do. This, of course, ends up looking something like this. I'm less important than he is. I'm going to bow really low. No, I'm less important than he is. I'm going to bow lower than he is. But I'm less important. No, I'm less important. And eventually, they fall flat. That's just the way it works. So you can imagine my dilemma when I went to Japan. Here I was, how old was I? A 15-year-old girl who's never been out of the country, and all of a sudden, she has to bow to people? So I ended up kind of doing a little head nod. Not that I thought I was better than they were. So yes, I have experienced cultural clash. Is that a good thing? Maybe. It sure taught me a lot.